Title: In court, my ex looked at the judge and said, "He's unstable. He lies to our daughter. I want full custody." The judge looked convinced. I couldn't speak. But then my 7-year-old stood up and said, "I brought a video from mommy's phone." Start. She looked right at the judge when she said it. Her voice didn't shake. Her eyes didn't flinch. "He's unstable. He lies to our daughter. I want full custody." The judge leaned back, tapping his pen, already leaning toward her. And me? I couldn't speak. Not because I didn't want to, but because I'd learned silence could be deadlier than rage. Once, she was my entire world. We built a home together, raised our little girl with bedtime stories, Sunday pancakes, and whispered promises we swore would never break. But they did, because she broke them first. It started with late-night texts she hid too quickly, a stranger's cologne clinging to her clothes, the way her smile turned hollow when she came home. I pretended not to see, for a while, because sometimes denial is softer than truth, but truth doesn't wait forever. One evening, I borrowed her phone to check the weather for our trip. The screen unlocked with her birthday. Easy. And there it was, a string of messages, pictures, her voice recorded in a video, laughing, whispering things she once whispered to me. It wasn't a mistake. It was a life she'd been living behind my back. And in that moment, my love turned to ash. I didn't confront her, not then, because anger is noisy, revenge is quiet. She thought she'd win by lying louder, playing the victim, painting me as the unstable one. What she didn't know was that I'd already started preparing. I documented everything. Bank transfers, messages, hidden photos. I stored it all, carefully, like weapons waiting to be used. But the most important piece wasn't mine. It was my daughter's. Children notice more than we think. She'd seen her mother's friends, heard late-night arguments, watched her mother laugh into a phone she wouldn't let her touch. One night, my daughter came to me. Her voice was small, but certain. "Daddy, I recorded something. I think you'll need it." She showed me a video from her mother's phone. Her mother kissing someone else, drunk, bragging to her friend about using me, about how she'd take me to court and bury me. That night, I didn't cry. I just smiled. For the first time in months, I knew the storm was finally turning. The day of the custody hearing, my ex came dressed in white, like innocence could be stitched into fabric. Her lawyer spoke with venom, every word aimed to paint me as dangerous, unreliable, unfit. I stayed quiet, let them write their play, because I knew Act 3 belonged to me. Then came the moment. The judge leaned forward. "Do you have anything to say in your defense?" My mouth opened, but before I could answer, my daughter stood up, 7 years old, brave like fire. "I brought a video from mommy's phone," she said. "I think the judge should see it." The courtroom froze. Even time seemed to stop. The judge raised a brow. "Approach." The bailiff took the device, handed it to the clerk. And then the screen lit up. There she was, my ex, drunk on wine, kissing another man, laughing, her voice slurred but clear. "He's so easy to manipulate. The judge will believe anything I say. I'll get full custody, child support, everything." The courtroom gasped. Her lawyer turned pale. The judge's face darkened. And my ex? She crumbled. Her confident mask slipped. She stammered, reaching out like she could claw the video out of existence. But it was too late. The judge's gavel hit the desk like thunder. Enough. This court does not tolerate manipulation, perjury, or exploitation of a child. Custody remains with the father. Supervised visitation rights for the mother. Her world shattered in that sentence. Mine rebuilt itself. She looked at me then, eyes wide, mouth trembling, like maybe I'd planned this all along. And she was right. Outside the courthouse, she tried to speak. "Please, I didn't mean—" I walked past her. Because some battles don't need more words. Silence was my victory. My daughter slipped her hand into mine. We didn't speak either. We didn't need to. The truth had already spoken for us. Betrayal taught me 2 things. 1, love can blind you deeper than any lie. 2, Patience sharpens revenge into something cleaner than rage. I didn't scream. I didn't fight. I just waited. And when the moment came, she destroyed herself with her own truth. That's the beauty of silence. You let them dig the grave. You just hand them the shovel.